Hello everyone, this is Will, back with Alan Wake after about a year and a half. I'm alone today. We had done this long ago, Nathan and I, but I'm not the most motivated to get things done. I don't know, a year had passed, and eventually I guess I'd gotten rid of the files I had saved on my computer. So I'm re-recording this now, early January 2019. And I will be finishing the rest of the game by myself, simply because Nathan is disgusted at my work ethic and doesn't want to waste his time on me any further. That's not true. He will after I prove myself with what I should have done long ago. But yeah, Alan Wake will be run through by myself alone from now on. I don't know how much I'll talk because I don't know. I've always found streaming a little difficult because I'm just talking out into the air to no one. And it seems, I don't know, just doesn't seem like something you should do if you don't have someone beside you. Anyways, I have already uploaded 3 minutes of the first half of episode 5, which is good enough for me. So we will be doing the second half, and then after that we have 2 more chapters. I don't know if I should have shown you those, the names of them. I didn't even really read it because I was talking, but let's get going. We have a cutscene coming up. I hope we will enjoy it. Select a device, rip yourself out of game immersion, and then we can begin. I've become addicted to cracking my knuckles. I hope that doesn't get too annoying in recording.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Hold on! Ow!
Son of a bitch!
So yeah, we've fallen out of the helicopter. It's been so long, I'm not even Sheriff, the woman, and Al. No, Barry. We are Al. Our 2 friends are flying off to the power plant. We are to join them on foot. We have no items with us other than 2 batteries and a flashlight. But if I remember, I have not practiced anything, so this is off 18 months of just not just, I don't know, long-term memory, I guess. But yeah, there's some stuff in here. I might not be the most efficient with it.
I had to do something about the chain for the door to open.
What can we do? Perhaps there's a hatchet. Perhaps we should just shoot it with a pistol. We are just going to shoot it with a pistol. Darkness controls the Taken. We understand that plot point right now. Jesus, it's a deputy! Luckily he didn't actually hit me, but I pressed the wrong button twice over there, trying to get him. Oh, I forgot about reloading. I don't remember how many shots he takes though. 4. I think I take 2. This guy might take 1. Yeah, okay, I can sprint. Just gonna quick check, make sure there's no items or anything. I'll try to do this fairly linearly. Linearly? I don't know how to say that word, or what the word even would be. Straightforward. In a linear fashion. This, I believe, was my favorite sequence in the game when I played it my first time. I was unemployed in Winnipeg. And I'm not from Winnipeg, so I had one friend, but pretty much all I would do was just sit alone and play games, and I thought this atmosphere was, I don't know, really perfect. I've played it again, you know, a few times for the sake of this and just enjoying the game. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine, but I don't know if it'll leave an impact. Anyways, I'm going to not talk during it, just because I think it was a good scene. I feel like part of it is it was a good scene, but now I'm like so familiar with the game, I was able to just breeze through it and it didn't feel as epic. Anyways.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, you know, one of those things. Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest single, War.
So many batteries already. I guess I forgot about that. That might be it. Like, you might think, why do you like that? But I don't know, I really like that song. It's, as I want to say the guy's name is Pat, the Radio Man said, it's by Poets of the Fall. I just repeated myself, I'm pretty sure. Which are the guys who provided the singing voices for the old gods of Asgard. And he comments that it always reminded me, but I mean, it's the exact same voice, it's probably why. And yeah, I like that song a lot. I like the band a lot. They're not very, I don't know, they never made it very mainstream. Like, I feel like this game was their biggest international presence. I want to say they're from the same country that, oh my god, I'm so uninformed now. Whoever made this game, something with an R. I want to say Runaway, but I don't think that's what their company name is.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
but they're like, I'm gonna guess one of those Scandinavian countries, Finland. The game company, and so is the band. So I mean, that's probably a big reason they got the attention. So some yellow paint for some goodies. And some more flares when we need them. And yeah, I think they're pretty good for a voice. I like his voice a lot. If you listen to their songs, though, clearly their lyrics are a bit weak. I can understand why they didn't have any hits. So in this area, you have some electric power lines just dangling around, and what you can do is scare enemies into them. A lot of enemies are like, it's obviously good, but it can be a bit tricky to actually really pull off, because like they'll flinch, but then they'll just kind of, you know, shake it off. They get used to being flashed with light. Autosave point. You probably use your flares, I guess, because they do back up your flares, right? I thought you kind of wanted it, but maybe that was completely necessary because. Oh, I think you turned so sharp. Is it worth it? No. Anyways, kick open this door. Oh, I was thinking I had a flare. Oh, overkill. Manuscript page. Problem with picking up manuscript pages that you have already gotten in the game, because, you know, I tried to play this fresh before, so all the manuscript pages were new. Now I haven't. Is that I don't get prompted to read them, and it's fine. But like, I'll show you, because some of these aren't in order, right? And you get them later, and I wouldn't say any of these are spoilers, maybe, because they have no context on them, but they can be, and that's no good. Doesn't look like there's anything around. This game is generally pretty linear, of course. I like having not done this for a long time, because I feel I can just rely on old facts that I would definitely have forgotten about. So like here, yeah, that didn't really work, but I tried to scare him into that. And I mean, it did work, but I mean, like, the risk is very high there. I feel like if we were a little more comfortable with the game, we would have pulled it off. And you would have been like, wow, Loyal Mancaroon. Their Will Guy's a real master at Alan Wake. But sadly, 'tis not the attitude I've presented here so far. Clearly, I was gonna say, clearly this is a dead end because you can see the electric wires from the other side, but maybe there's something here. But I'm like, even without the wires, it's a dead end. What does this go into? Operate the machine to lower. Again, check little corners to see that there's nothing. I always thought this was a great place to relax. I don't need a beer to enjoy it, but just the calm water with the lighthouse watching over. Lighthouse, I mean power plant. Surf down on the board. Oh yeah. And here's a part I don't really enjoy. I guess I'll run for us, speed things up. But, I don't know, birds have never really been a fun part of this game, and you know, the bird sequence coming up. At least, I believe so. Sorry if there was a noise that just picked up. I meant to mute that. Alright. Actually, that won't even. No, we should be safe. So that switch is turning this bridge. So we can now hop on and cross it. As there are no boats coming by. Oh. It's turning. Okay, no, it's coming back. Let's hop on, save ourselves some time.
Or birds.
That's how I feel too, buddy. So of course we can just stay on the one side of the bridge because eventually it will go to the side we want, but I'm gonna check behind the cars, you never know what's over here. This is the side we started on, so we could be off this bridge by now. And it seems that there is no point to coming over here. But we're closer now to the lighthouse, which is our goal, of course. You can almost smell the victory in the air, can't you, viewers? Off we go. Check out this house. It's got a light in it, so we can rest assured nothing's going to happen here. Pump action shotgun, some ammunition. I already had a shotgun. I'm not comfortable enough with my nomenclature to say that it was also a pump action, but I think it was. There's our helicopter friend. Flying very close to that tree.
You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. We'll give you
In
some
fact, I'd say she is hitting it. But hold on. Sorry if that was loud. Just noticed these license plates don't say anything, and I was like, maybe we can find a nice little reference. Hopefully this doesn't take me long because I don't remember. Oh no, we go to the right. Like I said, I don't remember a gate or how to open it. But I guess the giant white light is supposed to guide me. Let's just follow it. God? Ready when you are, fellas. I'll take the... Okay. Low. Okay, I guess I'll just go down. No one better hit me. So, In case you've forgotten, if there was like a tough situation here, you're being swarmed, you just run into the light, and they're gone. Our friends have left, being attacked by birds again. I'd assume they never dealt with the birds, so I don't know why they thought, well, we're bird free here, guys. Scary noises ahead and around. There we are.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Trust no one in the dark. Safe haven. Safe haven. Safe haven. We're safe here.
Hold it right there.
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you. It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, No, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's drained all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Alright, so we've met Cynthia Weaver before.
I've been preparing for these times. The dark tides. You have found my caches, haven't you? You can see the signs. Very few people can. Yes, please. Take what you need. This is all for you, for the likes of us. We do Tom's work, don't we? Hurry! The switch is on the wall facing the shore.
We met her at the very beginning of the game. She was down the hallway at the bathroom. Just a thermos we can take. And since it is there, that means I forgot about it when I actually did this playthrough.
I cannot take you to the well. If the lights in the pipe go out, you must go outside to use the emergency switch.
We understand what the situation here is, of course. We're just picking up some supplies. No need to get moody about it. She has very good protection from the darkness. Alright, let's... Oh, a couple flares. Let's make her happy. Close that door on us, keep herself safe. So I guess she has some power problems, which is fine. We'll open that, I guess, on the way back, or something.
Weaver sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
Well, there's the rule. Of course, we don't know the rules. Can't blame us for breaking them.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
So this is doable in one click, I think, but I don't remember which one it was. Obviously, it's not that one. Maybe it was 2 clicks, but no. All you gotta do is make the 3 bridges crossable, and then we can do just that. Cross them. Keep the lights on. Second rule.
Who designs these things?
Now we've got a challenging puzzle.
The transformer yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
But we'll be safe going down the sub or whatever her tunnel that she was telling us about. We have the excess supply of power now. However, it's darkness amok out here. Oof. Still has enough power to blink red there. Alright, in case you forgot the way back, safe haven's over here. Let's get the guy back up. What are you doing, light damage sensitive? There's some action going on here. Get the guy in. No, I missed. It's okay. The fatter you are, the video game is stronger. Maybe pop the shit out. I don't even know if I have to take that fight. I seem like it's not coming out actually. Back to Miss Weaver we go. Just push myself in. Ready to be led.
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, come. The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go. This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you never wrote. And none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. You sustain.
I feel like I should probably volunteer to get that for her.
This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there. It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
Fucking jump.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
So our friends crashed as soon as we called them. Luckily, right beside us. Unfortunately, they're probably dead, like Cynthia said. It is a helicopter that crashed, not just a scuffle from 20 feet. Yeah, I don't know. It's nice to hear some more stories from Cynthia. I don't really remember how much we knew from the game and what I'd said while playing this game. As you'll see, it is close, but of course, it'll make it a long winding path. Nothing's ever easy in this world. But I don't know if I've presented this idea before, but what I like to consider is, so you know, Thomas Zane took all these precautions and tried to delete himself to undo the damage he'd done. I like to think, is Alan Wake even free of his own destiny? Or, is he simply a creation of Zane to further complete what he couldn't? But yeah, generally if there's birds... Oh my god. If there's birds around, you want to clear them out before you take these treacherous little caves. Paths, I should say. Just ignore him. Because they will bump you around and you'll fall and you'll die and it sucks and you hate it. And then you go faster next time.
Sarah!
Breaker is her name.
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Got some flares, leading a Hansel and Gretel-esque trail to where our compatriots might be. And also gives us a clue.
Barry! Barry! Over here! Hang in there, I'm coming! Get the...
Ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The Flaming Eye of Mordor?
Ah, laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
So yeah.
When you spend most of your night running uphill while the crazy bunch of demon things try to take your head off with an axe. Your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs.
Oh.
Oh, sure.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
Was that it? Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
His back is troubling him in these hard times.
Ow, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
The Taken are filled with darkness. I feel like I want to say stuff, but
Wait, call the elevator. I'm
the
keeping watch.
other NPCs are always talking, so I'll probably be pretty quiet during this sequence. Press the big old B button.
Heads up, here they come.
Hello.
Oh no, oh no. Got it. We have to hold on. That's all.
Oh no, oh no.
One more shot.
Slowest elevator in the world.
It's almost here, Wade. Just hold on.
Don't worry, I'm ready to go.
Al, hit the button.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Had our fun blinding people. Let's go.
Okay, Wade. There's a button over there that opens the door. So we can get in.
Notice it said hold B, but then it panned over there, so I thought it was already done. Okay. Oh.
Ow! Ow! Wait! What's going on? We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, wait.
Al, please be careful.
I'll take good care of Barry, Wade. You just look after yourself.
It's another thing. That was fun.
You gotta be kidding me.
The other thing is, if you consider that he
Down,
is
boy.
a creation of Thomas Zane, Alan Wake that is, that there is realistically no chance I have of failing, because Thomas Zane would have written for me to succeed. And while these things are close calls, I'm truly not in jeopardy at all. Of course, you can get a game over, but I mean, like, it's no spoiler that we're going to succeed. We're going to have a good ending. It is a video game. Just like in a book, you will succeed. The well-lit room. I don't know when Cynthia had, like, I mean, she's had like 30, whatever, several decades to do this. But what is she doing writing it out here? Like, she doesn't take this path.
Fishing can be a hobby or a job.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Team tells me to use a searchlight, and that man tells me about the intricacies of fishing, or the hobby and a job. So this so powerful, we'll just straight up mix and everything. Over. Okay.
Enough. You will go no further. Stop now.
She says we'll go no further, and then immediately throws the van to clear the path for us. So, like the opening tutorial, there's a tornado chasing us. It's a little tougher, but nothing someone playing on easy can't easily handle. Maybe it's normal, the difficulty, but still handleable all the same. Still have time to check your crevices. Well, that was unlucky. Because I didn't even fall down, I just... I got scared and backed up, and then the backing up animation is what made me fall backwards. But there's a quick save immediately before that, I guess. So let's just walk, take our time. I don't know why I fell there. I will try jumping next time. Signs around Bright Falls tell you about whatever, the local history. That one still was almost unlocked. Got my momentum killed by that flinging little post. So there's no coffee thermoses here. Dead end straight ahead, so we go right. Down this little spiral staircase. There's a bed there. Someone's gonna lose their home. Quite unhappy about it. Got quite a distance between us now. There we go. And back to letting the game tell us the story.
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Well, that's good to hear.
There's an old army base at Raincoat Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
I don't think that's how ownership works. But it's just not worth talking to about most things. Let's examine this door and see what happens.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
And my game froze, I think, right here. I will be right back, hopefully. Well, fortunately, the last cutscene was just coming down the elevator, so it didn't really take long to get back here. See if it goes any better round 2.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the the room anymore because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
Bingo.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
And that's the end of episode 5. The second half coming to you 18 months delayed. Hopefully the remaining 2 parts of episode 6 will be marginally quicker. You can only hope. Thank you to anyone who watched. I probably won't edit this too much, just combat where I don't have anything to say, but I don't know. I feel like before I was kind of just doing it where it was like humorous bits compiled where I wasn't really funny at all during this. Yeah, I will let this music play and then wish you luck in whatever you do next. Farewell.
slow motion, and we're already too late if we arrive at all.